Hi everyone, and welcome to the continuation of this week's General Hospital Recaps. I hope you're enjoying the balloon footage. I'm here at the 35th Annual New Jersey Quick Check PNC Bank something or other, a balloon festival. I hope you're enjoying all the balloon footage, and there's more of that to come, and General Hospital. Hi everyone, and welcome to July 28th General Hospital Recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. I hope you're enjoying the balloon footage, and also if you haven't already checked it out, go check out me and Cassie put up our favorites video, and I'm in it. You get to know my favorites for a month. I've never kept track of my favorites for a month, which was weird. It was different, but I really enjoyed it because it kind of helped me recap the month, which I'm gonna get back into that one day. And also, so I put up a video for a new series I'm doing. It's my version of a true crime video. It's called Unsolved Enigmas. Definitely go check it out. It's pretty fun. It's a parody. It's not actually crime. It's this month is the case of the missing Rav keys. Okay, so the espresso beans are kind of fading a little bit, so I should be a little bit not the 27th, so let's get right to it. At Carly's, Oscar comes over. They're happy about the Spencer news. He thought they could celebrate, maybe perhaps like a date for him and Jocelyn. Hey, what do you say, Jocelyn? He wants to take her somewhere. It's a surprise, a place with an amazing view. It's a new place, and they have an hour before anyone gets home, so Jocelyn can be out because technically she's still grounded. But again, girl doesn't know what grounded means because she just keeps going out. At the ER, Alexis and Christina arrive with Scout. The doctors have pulled in pediatrics. Prelims look okay, but they have to run more tests, and Christina will go with Scout. Alexis asks to be looped into what's happening because she's just really scared. Finn and Griffin ask questions, and Alexis just wants to see Sam. They loop her in toxoplasmosis. It's affecting her neurological functions. They ask if Sam has been off, and basically yes. She called Scout by the wrong name and multiple other things, Alexis, but she doesn't get into it. Alexis is upset, and she really wants to see Sam now. Sam is talking to Sonny. You're in the ground, you can't hurt us. She tells Jason to turn around. He's right there, and Sonny says nothing will end it. Jason asks her what she thinks she sees, and that kind of is what do you mean, what do I think I see? So Sam goes unconscious again. Finn and Griffin run in, and Jason tells them about the hallucination, and they need him out of there right now because they need to do some stuff. Alexis tells Jason Scout is with Christina. Griffin thinks she has encephalitis. If you watched Hannibal, you know exactly what that is, but basically it means inflammation of the brain. It can be treated. Just tell it to Will Graham. Bring Hannibal back, R.I.P. They need to stay positive though. Alexis texts Julian that Sam is in the ER and to come as soon as possible. Finn tries to get Sam to wake up, but no dice. The music sounds a lot like the Lion King music. I think it's when Simba was thinking of going back to... I have to review it, but I think it's the music do 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 do. Yeah. When he's walking to the edge of the thing, and then he plops himself down, and the flowers go that way, and then Rafiki gets them. The music sounds exactly like that. Hashtag I've seen The Lion King way too much. I used to just watch it on a loop as a kid, and by on a loop I meant rewind the VHS, rewind the VHS, rewind the VHS. Yeah, that was me. I am losing my light horribly, and I can't even finish this video. The end of this video is going to be a different day because I didn't finish this episode apparently. Christina comes back and looks upset, but it's good news. Scout's okay. She passed all the tests and she can come home tonight. Finn comes back out. Sam has lapsed into a coma. It could be for healing. It's too soon to tell, and they need to take exact vitals right now and over the next few hours. At the floating rib, Julian finds Scott there. He wants him to prepare for trial. Scott thinks that they might win this thing. Julian wants the uplifting stuff and not the unwanted opinions, though. Scott is going to save his life. He got the witness list. They put all their eggs in one basket, and that basket is named Alexis Davis. So Scott says they filed a motion for her to be considered a hostile witness. He says Alexis will see where the pitfalls will be, and she'll mitigate all the damage from the witness stand, and then Scott will get her to admit Olivia was threatening the family. Alexis is the only way to pull all of this off, though. Prosecution doesn't know what she'll say. Scott thinks that he should look forward to a fresh start. Scott asks him how he does it. A smart, ethical woman like Alexis who could hold a grudge, yet he has this magic power over her. He says it's not that easy. If he gets another chance, he'll make the most of it. Scott's gonna leave him be, but Julian gets the text from Alexis and runs out. Back at the ER, Julian runs in. Alexis says Sam's in a coma. It's really bad, and I love him so much. Hashtag renew your contract. Hashtag I know it's more complicated than that. Hashtag I love you. Please, everyone, you know, negotiate. She tells him that Sam has toxoplasmosis. So as everyone's talking, it turns, you know, the contact with this must have happened in the wild, while Sam had a compromised immune system, like when she was thrown down an embankment and then gave birth. At the distillery, Sonny is unconscious in the pit. He tries to stay awake for his kids, so he runs through. So first is Dante's up, and he sees himself in Dante, and he has courage and strength, and, you know, Sonny himself, he needs some of that right now. And now, you know, Michael, he's a thinker and a strategist. He sees himself in him too, even though he's not his blood. He has, you know, he has cold and calculated analysis, but his heart is what saves him. And he says if he was a different person and he didn't love Carly so much, he'd have Michael take over the business, but he's better than that. I'm not, though. I'm not better than that. Do it right now. I demand it. I demand Rand. If you live in the tri-state area, you've probably seen that commercial. But Sonny says he strives to be like Michael. Oscar and Jocelyn arrive at the distillery. This is the place that Oscar was taking her. He shows her the old distillery, whiskey. I like that. He tells her they're tearing down the non-historical buildings and they're going to look around, and they walk away from Sonny because, you know, he's in the pit over there. They come back, and Oscar finds something that he can use to make something else. I don't know. He sounds like my friend Matt. They're going to see if they can find the cask room. So now Sonny talks to Morgan. He sees himself in him, too. Who don't you see yourself in? Like, honestly. Now he's going to get, like, away from the kids and be like, Jordan, I see myself in you. And Ava, I see myself in you. And Julian, I even see myself in you. But I love him, and it's all very touching. I'm just, you know, I'm making light. But you know, Maurice Bernard is amazing. We all know Maurice Bernard is amazing, even though I'm desperately losing my light. So he was, you know, Morgan was so strong through the suffering of the same darkness that he has, and he's really proud of him. Jocelyn and Oscar get closer, and she thinks she hears something around their bikes, and they leave because they think someone's stealing their bikes. But then they come back, and Sonny is conscious. I'm like, yell, Sonny, they're in earshot. They could hear you. And now it's Christina. Out of all his kids, they're the most alike. I'm counting it as I see myself in you. Always ready to call out lies and fiery. She doesn't have the calculating part. She's not cruel, but she has passion. And at the parking garage, Carly comes upon Garvey and Elizabeth. She tells him to let Elizabeth go. He shows her his wound. Carly asks if it was Sonny. He says yes, and another one. And she asks what he did to Sonny. Now Garvey wants Carly to get the medical supplies, and he'll stay here with Elizabeth. Garvey says that she has 10 minutes. Elizabeth gives her the keys and tells her where to find all the stuff. She'll be right back, and Garvey has a coughing fit, and Carly tackles him and gets Liz out of the way. So Carly has Garvey pinned, and he's too weak to fight back, and she tells Elizabeth to go for help. And now you will see me in like 2 seconds. And let's finish this up. At the hospital, Alexis and Jason, they tell Christina that Sam is in a coma. She yells at Julian. She doesn't believe anything Julian says about being concerned at all. She's just angry, and she's angry that Alexis invited Julian here. She warns Julian to stay away from the family and even invokes Sonny's name. Ooh. Jason thinks Julian should leave as well, and Christina's going to take Scout home. Jason thanks her. Sam is ready for visitors, and Jason tells Alexis it would be good if Julian wasn't here when he comes back out. Carly threatens Garvey, and he just laughs, and I was like, that's not the right response. Oscar and Jocelyn leave the distillery. They don't find Sonny. Sonny now gets to Avery, in his goodbyes and everything to his children. He doesn't know what she'll be like, but he wants to be there to find out, and when she finds out, and he wants to be her dad. And now end scene. Alexis thinks Christina's right. Sam wouldn't want Julian here, and she needs to start respecting Sam's wishes. He needs to go, and he apologizes for the part his sister played in all of this, and she reminds him that he played a part too. Jason tries to kind of pep talk Sam. She's a fighter. There's no life for him without her. Jocelyn and Oscar are back to her house. They're in the clear. Nobody knows they left, and they'll see each other tomorrow, and Jocelyn thanks him again for a fun night. Garvey tells Carly that he killed Sonny. Really, you think that's going to go over well? Sonny is not dead. He's calling out for help, and I'm like, dude, you should have called out for help like 10 minutes ago, because they already left. And that is it for the 28th General Hospital recap. We are going to keep it moving along right here. I have plenty to film. I got my espresso beans. I got my water, and it's time to get into it. So I will see you in 2 seconds for more General Hospital. Okay, bye.